All right, everybody. Well, we're back. It's me and Stacy.
Hi.
I'm gonna let Stacy give you an update on the house and about the flooding that's going on in our house and about what we're going through.
It's still flooded. It's bad. We thought it was at a standstill for once, but apparently it had a rain yesterday, so it did get a little higher. If you notice, it's a little above that fourth brick. So now we have to wait a couple more days before I call and say it stopped rising. Hopefully, it doesn't rain anymore. But the smell though is getting worse in here, and it's really horrible.
I don't know if it's because of the mold, but I got a little bit of a hint of a headache, and my sinuses are bothering me a little bit.
Yeah, mine have been bothering me for a couple of days now. So.
But Stacy still got a GoFundMe out on her Facebook, and I still got the GoFundMe on my Facebook. You might have to scroll down and find it on my Facebook page to help us out to get a power pole. We still don't have a power pole. We haven't heard nothing about them coming out to survey it to see if they'll permit us one to get one. But we're trying to come up with the money to get one. That way we can get out of this house.
Yeah. I don't know how much longer I can stay here.
It's unbelievable. I took out moved some more stuff today. We try to take out stuff to the pod and get it out of this house, but it's a slow go, and hopefully within a week or two we'll get the rest of the stuff out. But, with her working and me working,
yeah,
and you got to have the time to do it and then have the manpower to do it.
Yeah, because stuff ain't light.
The stuff ain't light. Her furniture that she bought, she didn't buy like cheap stuff. It's kind of expensive and
it's heavy.
It's heavy because it's real wood. But so all the news going on, we see some of the fake news is saying that the Hunter laptop is it's real, y'all. It's real. That's crazy. We knew it was all real. Let's see what they're gonna do about it. Let's see what the House of Representatives is going to do to do more investigating on these people, And I heard the Republicans are going to try to get rid of these special committees like Swalwell and these other people. The other guy, Pencil Neck. Trump called him Pencil Neck. But some of the other people, they're going to get them out of these special committees. They don't need to be in the committees if they're dirty or a bunch of liars. Hopefully, we can block a lot of stuff that Joe Biden wants to do. Joe Biden is cracking little jokes about the red wave and cracking jokes about the only red wave is going to be the cranberry sauce getting knocked over or something by the dog or something like that. He's being an asshole.
Mm-hmm. That's probably the only thing he says that still doesn't make sense.
He's unbelievable. Unbelievable. That guy is such a liar. His family's all corrupt. People need to wake up and see him for what he's for, seeing what he's about. But I don't know if it's impacting y'all, but them prices on stuff are getting stupid. Mm-hmm. They're getting real stupid by the day. Prices on things.
Try to go food shopping. You buy anything, it's like you're spending $100 and you got nothing.
Yeah.
You got like 2 bags full. That's it. It's horrible.
I bet there's a lot of people out there that's going to pay a fortune just to have Thanksgiving. So look at the prices of food and stuff like that. But
no, that's right.
That's crazy stuff going on, man. Crazy stuff. Y'all see where one of the remember the Power Rangers back in the day? For the people out there that's about my age. The guy Jason or whatever committed suicide. It said he was the Green Ranger on the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And he was friends with Chuck Norris. I don't know why he did that. That don't make no sense, but yeah, we're just chilling out here in the Florida room, which is upstairs, top floor. But yeah, the water's still down there, and it stinks. The water stinks. And we went to go get gas earlier. We come out the front door. There was a big old bass probably about 3 foot from us.
We could have free dinner.
Man, if I'd have had something, I'd have got his ass.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but all kind of stuff going on with the news, man. You hear all kind of stuff, you know, and it's an everyday thing. And you know, with the 4 kids that got killed up there, and college kids that got killed up there in Idaho.
That's sad.
You know, they're still investigating that. But you know, it raises a lot of questions because there was 2 other girls that was in that house that didn't, you know, the person didn't kill or hurt or nothing. They didn't hear nothing, didn't see nothing. And you know, the news tries to really rile up everything. They say it was a Rambo style knife that whoever killed the people, you know, the students, a Rambo style knife. It wasn't a Rambo style knife. They were saying it's the type of knife like the Marines issued the old K-bar knives. You know, the news just takes anything and just runs with it, trying to say it was a Rambo knife. What the hell's a Rambo knife, y'all? Tell me in the comments what a Rambo knife is. Which I know what a Rambo knife is because I want one myself. But they're very expensive.
Yes, they are.
They're probably about what, $150, $180?
Mm-hmm.
For the one that's got Sylvester Stallone's signature on the blade.
Yeah, that's really cool though.
They're cool. But yeah, y'all, we've just been working, been real busy. That's why we hadn't made a lot of videos because we've been just, you know, busy
all over the
and
place.
trying to make it, you know, in this flooded house.
Sorry, I keep yawning too. I'm tired.
Yeah, and I've been working day shift and night shift, and we rotate around, so it's like, it's always, you know, I'm always working different times and stuff, and I haven't been able to get my daughter on the weekends. I usually get her because I'm either working, plus 2, I don't want to take her to this house that's has water in it, you know what I mean? It's just not good.
It's uninhabitable.
It really is. We shouldn't even be in it.
No.
But we ain't got no choice, y'all. But yeah, a lot of little things came up on the news and stuff, and you know, people these days are going to go out and spend all this money on Thanksgiving, and you know, the reason for Thanksgiving is you're supposed to be thankful for what you got, you know, and you know, Thanksgiving doesn't mean you have to eat turkey and ham. You can have anything you want.
We got ramen noodles.
You can have anything you want, you know, ribs, hot dogs, anything you got, you can have it, you know. Some people are going to have to cut corners because the price of food's so high.
Mm-hmm.
There's Stacy's phone.
Sorry.
That's what you got to hear a lot when you're with Stacy. It's just constantly going off. Dun-dun-dun. At nighttime you try to sleep, you hear dun-dun-dun.
I can't help it.
And then when her phone rings, it rings to the bad boys. Bad boys, bad boys, what you gonna do?
Oh.
See?
I know. I'm so immune to it. I don't even really hear it
But Mom
anymore.
came over today. I was off of work today. So Mom came over and had coffee and donuts with me. And we hung out for a little while here. And she's still like, this is unbelievable. This house is flooded like this. You know, and I've been thinking about putting my boat up for sale. I have a 17.5 foot john boat, or not john boat, but a pontoon boat. And I'm thinking about selling it, and it's brand new. I got it in May. And but we're really needing money for whatever goes on, you know. And hopefully this insurance company will do what they're supposed to, but we don't know. We might even have to get a lawyer or something. You never know. Because they're definitely not going to do nothing unless somebody holds their feet to the fire.
Exactly. We'll be waiting forever.
Waiting forever. We don't know how long we're going to be having to live in a house like this, or we don't know how long this water's going to stay up. But I don't think this water's just going to go down overnight. And I don't think it's going to be a couple months. I think it's going to be years before this water goes down to where it was.
It's going to take a while unless they do.
About 7 or 8 more months is when we're going to start getting, you know, rains every evening. Every afternoon we'll get summer showers and stuff. So
yeah, I requested emergency pumping about 2.5 weeks ago. I still haven't gotten contacted back. So
The county don't really give two craps about anybody because the county ought to be coming out here checking on these people. We ain't the only ones flooded, y'all. The guy right beside us, he's flooded.
Mm-hmm.
People down from the guy that's beside us, they're close to being flooded. There's a house back behind us over here on the water, 2-story. They're down their bottom stairs. Got to be flooded. But that's the thing, man. You know, and we're just in a lot of trouble in this country. There's a lot of things we got to fix. A lot of things. You know, and at least now we have the Republicans got the majority of the House. So now anything that comes through that's stupid that Joe Biden wants to spend our money on,
will get passed.
We can block it. You know, if the Republicans, that's the thing. We might have the majority, but that doesn't mean that all the Republicans are going to vote.
Mm-hmm. That's true too.
The same. That's the one thing about the Democrats that I will give them that. Is the Democrats, when they vote on stuff, they all vote on the same thing, and Republicans don't do that. I've seen them vote on stuff. I've seen Republicans vote, and you'd see like 15 of them vote with the Democrats.
Like, really? Did you just do that?
Even though we got the majority, that means the majority's going to have to stick together and you know, stick together on what they want to block. You know, instead of you're having some of them vote with the Democrats, you know, and if you're a Democrat out there, you might want to rethink things, you know what I mean? Think about it. You know, Nancy Pelosi's gone. Somebody said they seen Nancy Pelosi at McDonald's.
Serving food, right?
Serving food.
Oh, wow.
So she got her job at serving.
She's going to be flipping your burgers.
Yeah, flipping burgers. I wouldn't trust them burgers either. She probably don't know how to cook. You know?
Oh, shit.
And her husband, you know how he is. He's an alcoholic. I think she's alcoholic. I think Nancy Pelosi's alcoholic too.
She most likely
I think he is and she is.
So she has her alien fingers.
Yeah, and I think too that he might be on that side.
The men right there.
You know, because old boy attacked him with a hammer. Or attacked his hammer. Whatever you want to say. You know what I mean? But yeah, just make a little video and have a little talk, a little chat with everybody. Give everybody updates. So we got some people donated to us, and we really appreciate the people that donated to us. Yes. But if anybody else wants to donate, it'd be greatly appreciated. Like I said, that money is to go towards us getting a temporary pole to go to our camper, so we ain't gotta live inside this thing with this mold. That's the thing. You go to work every day and you sitting there thinking about this house. You know, it's so depressing. Every day thinking about how flooded your house is. Good thing the lake that we live on doesn't have a lot of alligators.
That would suck.
I haven't seen no alligators, but I haven't seen any.
You go out there to go to work, right? And all of a sudden,
yeah. Can you imagine opening the front door of your house and then there being a damn 9-foot alligator out there in your up by your door?
That would suck.
But you know, that's the thing about it, man. Is the world is you see all these shootings going on right now. You see crime rates, you know, in these big cities like Chicago and New York City and in California. You see all this crime wave going around with all these people in these Democrat running cities. You know, you got to have law and order, and that's the bottom line. You know, people don't like the law. Well, when something happens, the law is the first person they want to call. I'm gonna call the law. You know, you threaten to whoop somebody's ass and I'm gonna call the law. You know? But people don't like the law. They talk trash about the law and about how cops are doing this, doing that. But when they have a trouble, that's the first damn person they call is the law. Mm-hmm. You know, and the law's gonna show up. You know what I mean? They're gonna show up to whatever situation you got. So that's BS that, you know, you have good and bad in every field, You know, any kind of job or any field out there, you're gonna have good and bad. But you can't say the majority of our law enforcement is bad and we don't need them, because we damn sure do need them. You know, and what don't make no sense to me is you got some of these Democrats that are all against guns, right? They're all against guns. They hate guns. They want to take guns away. Okay, you want to take guns away, but you also don't want law enforcement. So that means you have they don't want no law enforcement, and they don't even want to have a gun to protect themselves. What are they going to go out the door with? A damn butcher knife?
I guess so. That ain't going to get you very far.
They probably don't even own a damn butcher knife. Probably don't cut worth shit either. They probably don't know how to sharpen it. But people need to wisen up. Y'all need to wisen up out there to what these Democrats are pulling, and how they're treating people. Just watch the way they move and what they say and how they do things. You know, and I heard today that Disney is going to have a new CEO. See, here is that phone again.
Not my fault.
CEO, they're going to have a new CEO at Disney. And Disney's numbers ain't very good when it comes to drawing in money. And the reason being is because they've got so woke. They've got so woke, and they're not doing what they're supposed to do. So not a lot of people supporting them. Plus, Governor DeSantis did a little fixing on them too. You know, and I really hope that Donald Trump and DeSantis don't get in a big fuss and don't fight each other. You know what I'm saying? Back and forth. I hope that doesn't happen. They're on the same team. So I just hope that doesn't happen. I don't think that's going to happen. I think them two guys are better than that. I think they got enough more sense than to fuss and bicker between one another.
Mm-hmm.
And they're on the same team when it comes to a lot of things. So I just hope that they don't give the news what they want. The news would love for them to battle. Y'all know that.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know the news. Anything that the news can put out there and see, they're gonna blow it up. And if you know, or they're gonna inflate it for real. You know, one person says something and they're gonna inflate it like crazy and say, oh, they're battling back and forth at each other. You know.
Mm-hmm.
But who knows, man? And that's the thing about it. You know, up there in Georgia, when y'all got that runoff against Warnock and Herschel Walker, y'all need to vote right up there in Georgia. Y'all need to show up, y'all Republicans. And even if you're not a Republican, if you're an independent, or let's say you're a Democrat that's seen the light and you're tired of the Democrats' ways,
Mm-hmm.
y'all need to vote for Herschel Walker. That's a good man. And you know what? People say that he's not real educated, or he's not a real smart man or anything. He's smart as hell. Herschel Walker's real smart.
Yeah.
He's very simple. He's very simple in the way he tells it. But I think there ain't no better person to represent Georgia for sure than Herschel Walker. For one thing, he's a real Georgian. You know, he went to, he played ball up there for Georgia.
Yeah.
He's a Bulldog, and he's a good guy, and he worked hard, and he's had success at everything he does. He did MMA and was good in MMA. He did football, was good in football, and he'll really represent the Georgia people the way that they need to be represented.
Mm-hmm.
That Warnock, do you know Warnock kicked people out of one of his rental homes for $26 damn. He kicked people out of a rental house because they owed him $26. That's how good of a guy he is. Warnock also is a woman beater.
Oh wow!
It's reported that he beat his wife or was hitting on her or something, and the law showed up. And he's just a fake. He's a fake man of God. I don't think he's. A lot of people get on here. Get out there. It's like Al Sharpton. Al Sharpton is fake too. All he is a race hustler. Anytime a black person gets shot or a black person gets in a fight or gets in some kind of ordeal, who shows up? Al Sharpton's one of them. Always shows up trying to race hustle and try to just use that narrative all the time. We seen on the news that Al Sharpton give himself. He's got I guess he's got like a foundation or whatever. He gave himself a $350,000 raise.
What?
Yeah, $350,000 raise on that foundation he's got.
Mm-mm.
And then he give himself $20,000 worth of benefits to go with that.
Well, that must be nice.
You know, but that's one person I never really cared for is Al Sharpton. I think he's a little weasel. I don't think that he's a true man of God. I think what he does is he preys on people and tries to, get in there and make his own money. He's not worried about the family that he's going to represent or talk for. He's more of a guy that goes in there and wants to line his own damn pockets, And I've seen them in, I think it was Texas or somewhere like that. Al Sharpton showed up and they ran his ass off. They booed him and ran him off.
Wow.
I remember the other name that McCarthy said he's gonna get rid of out of the committee is Omar. Yeah, Ilhan Omar or whatever her name is. Mm-hmm. The one that's married to her. I think that's the one that's married to her brother.
What?
Yeah, I think it's her. I think she's married to her brother.
That's nasty.
And she's a far leftist. She's one of the squad members.
Wow, I guess that's okay. That's kind of sick. All the people in the world you marry your brother. That's pretty nasty.
But these days they try to push this transgender stuff on people. And they try to say that a 5-year-old can make choices about their body and can get their stuff removed, and they just teach evil stuff, and foolishness, I think a lot of times, a lot of people are just mentally something wrong with them in the head. I think they need mental institutions like they used to have. They don't have mental institutions. You see people all the time walking down the damn road talking to themselves, bend over looking at trees, waving at you, talking, singing. I've seen guys on the side of the damn street doing karate moves and singing. Anybody that lives in Lakeland, y'all have seen Karate Man. Karate Man, hey, there's this guy. He's always in Lakeland on Shepherd Road over in Lakeland. Not far, well, it's probably about 45 minutes an hour from where we live. But they have a guy that he's always on the side of the street corner doing karate moves. Everybody calls him Karate Man. He's always doing karate moves, like kicks and punches. He's like doing stuff out there beside the road.
Yeah.
And everybody calls him Karate Man. But they need to open these mental institutions up. There's people that are freaking nuts.
Yeah. They need to go back there.
And you hear about the shooting that happened at the LGBTQ plus club, or the gay club, or whatever you want to call it. And that's sad. I don't like to see nobody get killed like that. And I heard that the person that went in there shooting got subdued by 2 guys.
Really?
Yeah. But two of the people that were in there subdued the guy that was in there shooting.
Oh.
So that just shows you, hey, even people that's funny got balls too.
Wow.
That's the thing about it, man. We need to stand up. We need to stand against evil. We need to stand up, and we need to call it like we see it. Don't hide your voice. Call it like you see it. When something ain't right, you say it ain't right. Don't sit there and just go along and keep your mouth shut. You know what's right, and you don't want to say it. But you know what? If you really care about people, tell them the damn truth. If you don't care about people, you're gonna lie to them. Yeah, what you're saying is right, but really it's a lie. They don't care. But tell it like it is. That's the best way to do it. Is tell it like it damn is. You don't have to worry about it. You tell it like it is. You hurt people's feelings. Oh well, it's the truth, man. It's the truth. If you really care about people, then you tell them the truth. Just like all this transgender crap and all this, all this stuff they're pushing on kids and all this stuff with the people in their mind that think they're a guy, but they think they're a girl, or they're a girl and think they're a guy. That's all in their mind. There's something wrong with their head. I think they got a mental issue. Yeah. How would y'all feel if I was walking down the road and I went into a store and you seen me and I said, hey, I feel like a dinosaur. So I want everybody to call me Mr. Dinosaur. Just because you're crazy in the damn head doesn't mean y'all have to go along with my craziness.
Exactly.
You know? And I ain't calling no special pronouns and all this. I ain't worried about all that. I don't give a damn what you want to be called. I'm going to call you what I want to call you. If it hurts your feelings, oh well. I'm not saying special things for you. And that's BS, because you might get to one person, they want to be called something, the other person don't. They want to be called whatever. You know, it's like my mom said one time. My mom has a friend named Angie. She's a black woman, or African American. I say she always calls, you know, that she always tells mom that she's my aunt. Well, one time my mom asked her, says, Angie? Oh, no, not Angie. Her name was Sabrina. My bad, y'all. Her name was Sabrina. It was one of mom's friends. Real nice lady, real smart lady. And she always calls me her Aunt Sabrina. Well, my mom asked Sabrina one time, says, Sabrina, do you think Santa Claus is white or black? And Sabrina says, are you crazy? Santa Claus is a big fat white guy. It's just foolish, man, that, you know, that people are so, what does it matter? You know, if a black Santa Claus come up, I'd be like, it's a black Santa Claus. If a white Santa Claus come up, or a Spanish Santa Claus, I don't give a shit. It's Santa Claus. Who cares? It's Santa Claus.
Santa Claus is Santa Claus.
You know, these people are stupid, man. You know, I mean, we're too worried about little stuff that don't even matter. We need to be looking at the big picture. But there's always things we need to worry about, and some of the stuff we don't need to worry about at all, you know. But it's crazy, the world out there today, man. We're going through so much. Man, I went to Advanced Auto and bought some oil, and that shit was like, and it wasn't even real high-priced oil. I mean, Pennzoil's all right, but to me, it's not the high-priced oil. I think the high-priced oil was I can't remember what. I think it was like $12 or $13 a quart.
Yeah, that was expensive.
I
Really
got
expensive.
Pennzoil, and I think Pennzoil was like $10 a quart. Because I had to get it to put in my truck. I always like to have extra oil and put a little oil in my truck. My truck either burn. I don't think it burns it, but I think it uses it, you know, or something. But I went in there and bought like 5 quarts of oil, 2 fuel treatments for fuel, you know, when you put the Lucas oil stuff, and a quart of Lucas oil treatment. And I think it was like $80.
That's insane.
$80 for that, y'all.
I remember when a quart of oil was like $3, right? $4 a quart. I don't know. It was the last time I had to buy it.
But you know, things have cost them more these days, and I guess people, yeah, I guess, you know, when you vote stupid and you believe BS, you gotta suffer. So until we can get people in there to straighten what we got, the mess we got going on, we're gonna have to go through a little tightening up our belts, you know, because the foolishness, you know, you better believe Joe Biden's gonna have plenty of food to eat and stuff like that.
I know.
And they supposedly gonna have plenty of ice cream to eat. $200 a pint.
That's
Ice cream
insane.
sheets, $200 a pint.
That's
That's how much money she's got.
That's foolish.
Did y'all see where Joe Biden with the turkeys? I think the turkeys was chocolate chip or something like that. That's what they called the 2 turkeys he pardoned. And you know what was funny is when I'm watching this on TV, him pardoning the turkeys. You know how the president pardons the turkeys? He was rubbing that turkey and giving that turkey an eye. I was like, this dude, not only is he a pedophile, he's a freaking, hey, that thing should have bit him or did something. Man, he was like all into it, like, hey, that guy's
He
Joe
pardoned him for Thanksgiving.
man,
not
Joe-
for Christmas.
Joe Biden is the creepiest old man on TV for sure. And I don't know why these people bring their kids around that pedophile, but they do. And if you don't believe me that he's like that, just listen. All you got to do is look up his daughter's diary. His daughter had a diary, and it read in there that Joe Biden used to take showers with his daughter.
Wow.
Any man that takes a shower with their daughter, and I don't think it was she was a little girl. I think it was a little bit older, maybe 10 or something, 10 or 11 years old or something like that. But any man that's a father that's taking a shower with his young daughter like that, that's a pedophile.
Yeah.
And I don't care what anybody says.
That's very true.
You know, and he ain't looking out for what's best for this country. He's not. He's looking out for his own damn pockets. And hopefully we can get, hopefully something to happen, but I doubt it will. He won't go to jail. I've never seen a president go to jail or anybody that's did wrong. Nowadays, they let these people. Did y'all see where the FBI basically admitted that they had guys that were dressed up like Trump supporters going into the Capitol building January 6th?
That's crazy.
Yeah. He couldn't say, because they asked him, they said, did the FBI agents dressed up as Trump supporters go into the Capitol building on January 6th? Yes or no? The guy says, well, I can't. He didn't say yes or no. So that just shows you right there, there was a lot of shit going on that day. And you know what? Our DOJ going after Trump, now they're trying to get a special committee or something to go after Trump about January 6th. Garland's doing that. And then you got people, you know, it's a hot mess, y'all. And some of these people need to go to jail. They really do. For pushing of what they pushed and hurting the American people and lying. I don't know about y'all out there, but I hate to be lied to. And when our government sits there and flat ass lies to us, or that woman, that St. Pierre woman, the spokesperson for the White House, gets on there and tells a flat ass lie that I know is bullshit. Not only does Ducey know it's bullshit, I know it's bullshit. That makes me angry because that means that they think we're stupid. And I don't like that. But everybody out there, if you're in states where they're having a runoff, Republican people or anybody, vote for the right man for the job or the woman. But we probably won't talk to y'all or make a video before Thanksgiving. So for me and Stacy, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Don't worry about your diets. Eat your food and enjoy it. And whatever you got. If you got steaks, if you got ribs, if you've got hot dogs, potted meat, Vienna sausages, Roman noodles, or you got the whole fixing with the turkey and stuff. Have fun with your family and eat and be thankful you got something to eat. Because in a lot of countries, they don't even have that. You know, and the way our country's going, it's going to be to a point where we're not going to damn well have that.
He's going to be thankful to work.
I got to work on Thanksgiving, y'all, but I'm making
that's my only day off.
Pretty decent money to work on Thanksgiving, so you know, I'll bring a plate or do something. We'll figure something out. I think the guys are talking about, you know, everybody bringing in something. But anyways, guys, we love you. We'll make more videos. We'll have more talks. Me and Stacy still around. If you want to go give us a couple dollars, whatever you can, or send us your prayers for what's going on with us. Either go on my Facebook or her Facebook. If you want to do the GoFundMe for us, that's fine. If not, then that's fine. Or at least send us your prayers. Because, buddy, we're really needing it. For sanity, and also to what's going to go on with us. We don't even know. Everything's up in the air. Our lives are up in the air. Our stuff is ruined. We did save some stuff, but stuff's ruined. But we love you guys out there. We love supporting you guys. Watch Donald Wiseman's channel. Watch Waterbug68. Share out Mark Hatfield. Watch Mark Hatfield. He's got a lot of good stuff to talk about. Pastor Steve Warren. Really good man. If you don't have a CD, go get a CD. Faith Chapel Ministries, Baxter, Tennessee is his Facebook page. And go check him out. He's a real man of God and a real good friend of mine. And I just want to tell everybody out there, have a good Thanksgiving. Eat a lot of turkey. Have fun with your family. Get out there like the old days. Remember the old days you used to get with your family out there? And you throw horseshoes? Go out there and do that. That's old school stuff, man. That's remember when I was a kid. They used to go out there and throw horseshoes.
Watch the Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Yeah, do something. You know, get out there in the yard, move around, have a bonfire or something. Drink you a little bit of liquor after that, you know, after that big dinner. But we love you guys. Until next time, we'll see you later. Mwah.